There we go.
That's better.
Yeah, we had a few sound issues there, but we fixed them. It's fine. Hi, Ellen. Yeah, sorry
Hello,
about
Ellen.
that. We started out the stream and the sound wouldn't come on.
So I
Gremlins.
forced it to come on, but that leads to other problems. So yeah,
Just fixing that. It's working. It's fine.
it's all
we're
good
here.
in the hood.
Yeah. It's alright. What's happening? Well, we know
Not
what's happening with
much.
Ellen. We know what she's been up to. But I'll save that for story for when there's a few more people here to give her a round of applause.
Okay, fair enough.
What about you, Pete? What you been doing?
Not a lot.
And to make it sound exciting, like
Not a lot. Well, we've done family issues.
Yeah.
And I've had my hair cut.
Is it a haircut? Look.
The excitement.
We should probably say happy birthday to my brother as well,
Oh,
shouldn't we?
happy birthday.
Happy
to,
birthday to my brother,
to the brother.
who is celebrating his 40th today.
His 40th, and he's probably now in a hotel somewhere
Yeah.
living it up.
Yeah, he won't be watching
No.
because he's going out tonight. He's leaving the children with the grandparents, and he and his wife are going out
They're
tonight.
going out. But, you know,
He could have been here with us, but no.
he chose that, and that was not what he wanted to do.
Well, I wouldn't choose to be here with us.
No, neither would I, really.
Yeah, so this morning we went and had brunch with the family, a surprise brunch for my brother's 40th, because he doesn't like parties, but my sister-in-law felt that he should celebrate. So there was a surprise brunch. Hi, Ghost
How you doing, man?
Hope everything's okay your end.
Yes. And
Yeah.
you've had a good Saturday also.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, right? Yes,
It is Saturday, yeah. Yeah, so that's what we've been up to today. Brunch for my brother's birthday, haircuts, and now we're here.
With some bizarre game.
Yeah. So you might have noticed that last week we weren't on camera or mic because poor Pete hasn't been very well lately. So it was just ducks. Oh, yeah. To be honest, Ghost Out, I don't know how spooky this game is, right?
It's not going to be spooky.
I
Ghost
know nothing about it. Well, no, I'll explain how I know about it in a second. But yeah, so last week Pete wasn't feeling too good, so hence the reason why duck stream, no mic or camera, so Pete could recover in the background. But doing all right, doing a bit better this week.
Doing a bit better this week.
Yeah, so we're here. We're
There are
here.
many meds.
Yeah,
More
there's
than you
so
can-
many tablets.
than you can possibly imagine. A
When Pete
human
moves,
could
he
take.
shakes. Like he
A
rattles.
little bit, yeah. But there you go. Still, there's benefits of getting old.
Yeah, we are old.
Anywho, the game.
Yeah, the game. Right. So, what is all this about? Why are we here? Do you even know, Pete?
No, I haven't got a fudging clue.
Pete doesn't know. Right. So, rewind a couple of years ago.
Right.
Ellen and I came up with this blogging community event where in
Called?
February, hang on, I'm getting there. In February, we would show our love for our backlogs via a Love Your Backlog community event, right?
Okay.
So the
community
idea
event.
was that we posed, I don't know, like 5 to 10 questions about people's backlogs, and then they did a post about it on their blogs.
Right.
So like questions like, what's the most recent addition to your backlog? What game are you least likely to play them on your backlog? That kind of thing, right? So one of the questions was always, which game has been on your backlog the longest?
Right. And this is yours.
So then we were like, maybe we should carry this over into March and do maybe in March, as in maybe complete the game that's been on your backlog the longest this month, right?
Right.
So we've brought back this event for this year. So this is one of the games that has been on my backlog the longest,
Gotcha.
because there were several that were bought on the same day. So
Right.
I had to kind of choose between a few, which was, thanks Ellen, look, she's just such an awesome mod. Look. So technically, the game that has been on my backlog the longest is actually Brutal Legend, right?
The pikey one.
Yeah.
But we've played that.
No, we have. Well, I've played an hour of it. Haven't completed it. Right. But the problem is, I like to stream my Maybe in March games, and we can't stream that because there's so much licensed music in it. DMCA.
Right, gotcha.
So I've had to bypass that. So the next longest games were either The Path,
Wasn't
The Cave, or
The
Papo
Meringue?
and Yo. Seriously, I'm trying to do an introduction.
Sorry.
So, there were 3 games to choose from. So, I've installed Papo and Yo as a backup because I don't know how flaky this one is. He's going to get the ump with me now. Watch. So there is a backup game because I don't know. Like, this is an old game from 2009, so I don't know how stable it is. So there is a backup game. The Cave, we could have done co-op, but then it's quite hard, as we found doing It Takes Two. Hi Dave. As we found in It Takes Two during Game Blast, it's quite hard for us to both be on the controls, and someone needs to keep an eye on chat. So I'm like, okay, we'll park The Cave. So we've got The Path and we've got Papo and Yo, which apparently should take around 3 to 4 hours to complete, right? So we're going to go with The Path just because I fancied something a little bit unusual, shall we say, right? So how did I buy this game? Why did I buy this game? Do you know, Pete? Stop it, you couldn't do it.
You told me to be quiet. I'm being quiet until you finish talking.
Right, so how I know this game is back in 2013, I started, I feel, blogging in February 2013, and it was all because of this book, which looks a bit weird because of the green screen, but this book, right? So 1001 video games you must play before you die. So we started a blog figuring that we would play some of these games and write about them, right? And The Path was one of them. The Path is in this book. So other than what is written in this book, I don't know anything about this game. So we're kind of going in with not much knowledge. So I'm just going to read that comment there from Ghostel. A couple of videos at Path. Yeah, right. So I've not kind of checked out anything other than that I know it's a little bit unusual. But then I've heard that Tale of Tales, like the developer, I've heard that their games, well, I've heard the words unusual and pretentious. So I don't really know what we're going to get tonight. Does Zelda like to stick to the path? Do you know what? Funnily enough, Zelda doesn't like going on the grass. She doesn't like the feel of it on her paws. But she will have some Zelda cam in a moment. So, right. So in this book, all it says, shall I read it out? Should we do show and tell? You're gonna because Pete's not talking, you're gonna do like interpretive like movement. I like this. Right, we'll see where this goes. Right, okay. So like I said, it was released in 2009. We'll find out if there's zombies, Phil. This is the description. It's just a couple of paragraphs. This is all we're going on. The warning is clear. Don't go off the path. But as you steer each of 6 little Red Riding Hoods into Grandma's house, you can't help but wander into the woods. And the deeper you go, the more trouble you find. While all good girls make their way to safety, the ones who misbehave have to confront their own wolves. Rawr. As a work of interactive storytelling, The Path is gripping and disturbing. The misty woods lead to a horror show of surreal imagery, and while the player witnesses what happens to each girl, it's impossible not to feel complicit. Are you expected to stop Carmen from enjoying a beer with the lonely woodsman, which sounds really creepy? Or Ruby for getting in that car with the older boy from school. Okay, I see where this is going. The elliptical stories and symbols invite the player's interpretation, and the best questions are left open. For example, are the girls sisters, or are they the same girl at different ages? Do their wolves kill them, or do they force them to grow up? The path is effective because it's interactive. By involving you in each girl's fate, it never lets you sit back and judge what you're watching. After all, you're the one who made it happen. Yeah, you think Ghost Owl?
I don't think there are any zombies, Phil.
No zombies, but lots of metaphors. So that's it. That is literally all I know about this game. And I'm assuming that Pete knows nothing at all. No. So we are going in with very little knowledge. So what I will say, because of that, A, we don't know how stable the game is, so there might be crashes. We don't know. And B, trigger warnings. Like, we would love to be able to give you trigger warnings, but we don't know what's involved. But based on that description, there could be some triggers. So just be aware and step away if you don't feel comfortable. No, he didn't ghost out, no. He didn't know the bits I just read out at all. So we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. He's metaphor a new VR headset. Come on, man, with the puns.
Oh, I didn't want to touch the button in case it blew it up.
No, you're fine. There we go. Thanks for kicking off the puns, Phil. Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we've got the path. And like I said, there is a backup game if it all falls apart. Oh, but before we get into the game, sorry, I'm going to tell my Black Dahlia story.
Go on then.
Right. So, I've mentioned on stream before a game called Black Dahlia that I bought back in the late 90s. And it was like a FMV point-and-click adventure. And it featured Dennis Hopper. Right? I never finished it because there was a crash, game-breaking bug. Dad tried to fix this PC. Dad broke the PC even more. So I never finished this game. Now, a couple of years ago, I happened to mention it to Dark Shocks, and he pointed me in the direction of some places where it could be downloaded from. But then real life kind of got in the way, and we never really kind of got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a year later, you found me a physical version for my birthday as a surprise, didn't you?
I don't remember why I bought it, but yes.
That's why, because it was my birthday.
Okay.
So Pete kindly had that delivered, and we always had the intention to get it up and running, but again, real life never did. So now that Game Blast is over, I was like, do you know what? I'm finally going to play Black Dahlia. So we've been playing it over the past week, and the playlist is on YouTube. Haven't finished it yet. We're probably about halfway, I'd say.
Bit over, I think.
Yeah, about halfway. So, my story. The actor, the protagonist, is a detective, and he's played by an actor called Darren Elliker. Right, so just out of curiosity, the other day I was like Googling this guy because I went to see what else he's been in, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out he blogs on WordPress.
Well, what do you know?
What a coincidence. So I gave him a follow, and he followed me back. Like, oh my god, I'm being followed by like Agent Jim Pearson. So yeah, no one else will know who that is. But to me, it's kind of like a big deal, because this was the game that got me into detective games as a kid. So yeah, I know, that's what Pete said. He was like, can we do an interview on stream with him? So who knows? He may be watching.
He may be
won't be
watching. He won't, no.
But yeah, there you go, there's my story. That's what happened this week. I'm trying to think what else has happened this week. I'm going to tell Ellen's story. So the lovely Ellen Zolareo in chat, she did good things. She's been doing good things, right? So not only did she donate blood for the 5th time, while she was there, she was telling the people doing it about special effects, because one of them was a gamer and has a son with physical disabilities that plays games.
Oh,
So she
right.
was like supporting 2 causes at once.
Well done.
Right, so come on, press your button. Round of applause for Ellen, please.
Oh, yeah, round of applause.
There you go. She is indeed awesome. And on top of that, she's just like the world's best mod.
There's that too.
Yeah. So well done, Ellen. There you go.
Well done, Ellen.
There's
indeed.
another story from the week.
Multitasking, yes.
Yes, it's multitasking. Ah, well done. Round of applause for Dave too.
Well done,
Well done,
round
Dave.
of applause for Dave.
Hi, Nomad. How you doing?
There we go. A round of applause for Dave.
Go Dave. Yeah, like as we said during Game Blast, it's not just about donations, although obviously donations help. It's all about spreading the word, because the more people know this about Special Effect, the more people they can help. And you might be thinking, oh, okay, but Special Effect is a UK-based charity, Ellen's over in Canada, but Special Effect do share all the knowledge they gain from creating setups. They have a particular website for developers that shares accessibility information, so they are very keen on, although they can't help people around the world because of where they're based, they're very keen on sharing that knowledge to help others do so. So yeah, like please keep shouting about Special Effects.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I can tell you if you want, Phil. I've got the box. It's over there, isn't it? Or is it
No,
up-
to get
oh,
back
it's
upstairs.
I
But
can't see
it
it,
does.
Phil.
It did say on it, Windows 95 only.
Oh yeah, it's a Windows 95 hell game.
Yeah. Fortunately, the download we've got is quite stable. It's only crashed
no, it
once.
hasn't- it
It's
hasn't
been
been
pretty
bad
good.
at all,
So
has
thank
it?
you to DarkShocks for recommending that. Yeah, it is a blast from the past. Like, but it's quite nice because I've just got into the bit that I don't remember now. Like we're about, I don't know, like 11 hours in.
Something
Like
like
something
that.
like 11, 12 hours. And I've just got to the point where, like, it's all new now. Not going to lie, we are reaching for a walkthrough because some of the puzzles are a little obtuse and it's a game I want to experience.
Oh, we had a broken one as well, didn't we?
Yeah, there was a puzzle that we were clicking. It was like pressure gauges and you had to get them on the right level. But the problem
they
was
weren't
that,
working.
that nothing moved. You clicked and heard
And
the sound of the movement.
But nothing visual happened, so you couldn't tell what was going on.
But fortunately, there's cheat codes, so you
skipped
type
that
in a
one.
cheat code and you can skip it. So we did skip that one. But one on the walkthrough that said it was impossible to solve user cheat code. Yeah, we solved it. Yeah, it took a long time,
It took a while, but,
but
we
we
did
solved it.
it. Yeah. Cheaters always win.
I know,
That's right.
No,
Game?
but I just want to like experience it, and enjoy it, and not be bashing my head against the wall, because I remember it being very difficult playing it back in the 90s.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, I would say.
Yeah, so. But Darren Elliker though. Sorry,
Well
I
done, Bubs.
was well excited. I was texting Pete like, guess who's followed me? Right, but yeah, Pete's right. Game. Original review from April 1998. Yeah, there you go. Old school. You can tell, like you can tell from, like some of the phrases are very not politically correct, shall we say, like nowadays. But obviously the game is like 25 years old.
85 megabytes, do you know what I mean? Crazy storage.
I think there's about 8 discs, 8 CDs.
It's 6, isn't it?
I can't remember. It says on the box. I know I took a photo of it this morning.
I can't look, otherwise I'll go and look.
This is the thing. It's another one of those games, like Hurdy-Gurdy. Do you remember Hurdy-Gurdy?
Yeah.
It's like another one of those games that no one else has heard of except me. So
But it's not in the same genre, is it, as Hurdy-Gurdy?
No,
Because
it
Hurdy-Gurdy
is
was
a
in the
print.
shites on genre, whereas this is all right.
I like her. Hurdy-Gurdy's going to make a comeback one day. I'm
Hurdy-Gurdy
telling
can
you.
poke it.
Ducks or Hurdy-Gurdy, Pete?
Oh.
It's my channel. I can do what I want.
Oh, it's your channel now.
Oh, how was everyone's weeks? Long days.
So when I get,
Long.
Pete, we need a new camera for our channel. Please get a new camera for our channel. And I go,
Because I always
it's our
say
channel,
that.
is it? It's not. And then I buy the tech. I'm buying the cameras. I'm buying the supercomputers.
It's
to
always
cope.
me who wants the.
Yeah.
So we have had haircuts, and I keep seeing bits of loose hair
I've
all
got a
over my
sticky
face.
up bit of hair somewhere.
You're right there.
Yeah,
Little
but
sticky
I don't
up.
think it shows on the camera. So all right.
Yeah, how was everyone else's weeks? As asked by Dave.
You missed
How's it-
nothing, Ellen. Absolutely nothing.
Hurdy-gurdy's making a comeback.
Average, my week.
Long. Like, it's felt like a really long week.
Really. Oh, man, how you doing?
I like hurdy-gurdy. It's kind of like a puzzle platformery sort of thing. Oh, day, that doesn't sound good. Hopefully we can ease some of that anxiety. Although, to be fair, this sounds like it might be quite an anxious game. So, please step away if you need to. Busy work for me, training.
Ethan is playing D&D
yeah.
tonight upstairs. One of his friends texted him today and went, "Would you play Dungeons and Dragons with me tonight? I've come up with a campaign, I want to play it." Now, I don't know how that works with one player.
No, but maybe they've got more. Maybe they've got more players, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But yeah, so
if we're hearing his
he's up there
screaming, we
now,
know it's not going well.
which means he should be leaving the bandwidth alone.
Yeah, in theory. Yeah, like he's mentioned doing D&D a couple of times, but as with teenagers, he kind of mentions things in passing and then never has the motivation to kind of see it through.
Yeah. But
yeah, well, we'll see if it happens. I'm sure he'll come down at some point. If he does come down, we'll get him to come on stream and tell us how it's going.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, like, hope everyone else has been having a good week. I think that's it. Like I said, it is Mother's Day tomorrow, so we should probably say to all the mums out there, Happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. Pete's not impressed because he's got to go and spend the day with his mum.
Well, I don't understand why I've got to go round to my mum and congratulate her on doing the job she decided to do.
Pete just defends mums everywhere.
No, if you have the children, you're setting yourself up for parenting. You can't go, I didn't know how to do anything. No, you have to raise a child. And I'm a pretty good child, by all accounts. I think I'm a pretty good... So I'm pretty stress-free. I don't cause too much aggro. So, giving her a pat on the back. That's up.
You're right, Dark Sharks. We just mentioned you, funnily enough. We're talking about Black Dahlia.
Heading out of the office. Have you been at work today, have you?
Oh, yeah, because we were lurking last night while we were cooking in Dark Sharks' stream, and he did mention that he had his phone because he was waiting on work stuff. Speaking of which, right, Phil hates me right now because I'm making Phil start work at 8 a.m. next Saturday with me. Sorry, Phil. Ghost out, yeah.
Oh, and while I was getting my hair cut today,
yeah,
the dude that was cutting my hair said last weekend he left work and it was Friday. I'm sure he said it was Friday. And he's gone into the shop to get some stuff for dinner. He said, and there was people buying flowers like loons. And he was like, what's going on? Like, it's odd. And he said, I sort of looked at my phone and scrolled and going, nothing. He said, and then I couldn't get what I wanted in this particular shop, so I went to a different shop, a bigger supermarket, and people were buying flowers like manic. And he was like, nah, something's going on. Do you know what I mean? I've forgotten something. He said, so I bought a cake. He said, just in case. Right? And he felt like I wasn't get caught on the op by anything. So he's on the way home, calls his other half, or texts the other half, and goes like, I've bought us a cake. So his other half goes, why? He's like, well, something's going on. Turns out it was Mother's Day in Romania.
Oh.
So loads of people were buying the flowers and behaving like it was Mother's Day, and he was like, something's going on.
Okay. Because, funny enough, as we were walking through the market earlier, I did notice that there's a Romanian barbecue place now. Which is new.
Barbecue?
Yeah. Seems interesting. But it's quite timely because the running program that I'm currently on, is set in Romania. So it's like I've been learning about like the places and the food and stuff. Like while you run, the coach kind of tells you about the places you're running through. Not on the same train as most people. Yeah, no. My mum got so I saw my mum today rather than tomorrow because it's my brother's birthday today. So we kind of did a family thing. So my mum got a big box of Parma Violet sweets because that's what she likes. But she's not big on Mother's Day. Like she doesn't care. Like if we didn't see her or I didn't get her a card, she wouldn't be bothered. But your mum, on the other hand, would kill her if we did not remember.
And also, right? We have to do Mother's Day, but then International Women's Day,
Yeah, it's my brother's 40th today.
you don't do anything.
International. Oh yeah, we should have mentioned that. It was International Women's
And
Day, wasn't it?
Romanian Mother's Day is on the same day.
Right. Okay.
So if it was International Women's Day and I came in and went, well done.
Did you though?
No.
No.
But if I came in, like you would go,
Should you have though?
No.
Yes.
because that would be condescending, wouldn't it? Like international, well done, love, you've done well, but no, you'd be like, the fuck. But yeah,
but isn't it
on
to
Mother's Day, I have to
celebrate
do it.
women's achievements. And you need to be very careful about what you say about helping.
I'm gonna shut up before I put my foot in it.
When is pun day? I bet. Hi, Cliffyland, how you doing?
Hello.
Oh, it was my brother's birthday today. So we were just filling everyone on the week. So this morning we went and we did a surprise brunch for my brother.
I don't think it was a surprise, was
No,
it?
it was, well, it was
He
a
knew.
surprise.
He was there and he knew because there was like mountains of food.
Yeah, that's true. There was.
And
Oh my god, there was
people.
so much food.
There was.
So much
was very good.
food. I wasn't. I broke cheat day. Like, not good. I had so many flipping apple pecan pastries. It was ridiculous.
But you were enjoying them though.
I was enjoying them, yeah. So I need to do extra long running tomorrow, extra long workout coming tomorrow morning before going to see the other mother in our lives. Oh, come on. Yeah. I was aiming to be really good and then I got there. Damn, Dave.
Nice, Dave.
That's
Nice.
really good. Well done, you. Damn.
It's very good. Right, should we do a round of
Yeah, do a round of applause for that. Because we're nowhere near that. I'm finding that the weight is shifting, but it's far slower than I would like it to. But that's probably because I keep eating pecan apple pastries.
Could be.
No, I've actually been really good. Oh, Dave's goals for the new year. Go on. Oh, be twice the man I used to be. Oh, I see where this is going. I like it. That's really deep.
It is deep. I haven't got a deep sound effect. I
I
suppose if there was one at the bottom of
like-
a well. Or something
Yeah,
like
that's what I
that.
was going to say, like dropping something into, like,
I'm stuck in a well. Is it?
it wasn't as emotional or as sentimental filled as Dave's comment there,
No,
but
I was,
he tried.
Anyway, game.
He's like, when are we going to play this bloody game? Right, yeah, so we're playing The Path. 15th of May, Pun Day. So that, what day is that? What day of the week is
15th,
that?
isn't it?
Oh, you meant like, is it a weekend or is
Oh,
it a...
I don't know. Hang on, let's have
like
a look at the
I bet it's a
phone.
weekday, isn't it?
The phone will tell us, won't it?
Go on, tell us.
What of May?
15th.
It is a Monday.
It's a Monday. What? Why couldn't it be a Saturday and then
Well, it
we
makes
could have
perfect
had a
sense because
pun?
Mondays are a joke.
Monday, Pun Day.
Yeah, but that work with
it's
any
a
day,
pun in
wouldn't it?
itself. See, Ghost Town knows. So yeah, right, we haven't forgotten about The Longest Journey. We will go back to The Longest Journey at some point and get it finished. But this is my maybe in March game, i.e. the game that's been on my backlog the longest, which I'm going to try and finish. So that's why I wanted to get it done. Now, looking at how long to beat, it says around 3.5 hours.
So that means probably about 8.
Probably. So I'm kind of hoping we can get this done in one go
I
tonight.
don't think we've ever completed a game anywhere close to the time how long to beat tells us you can do
But
it.
we're going to
So,
try. We're going to try. So we're going in for The Path. The controller has switched itself off, so
So that's
we might,
probably
yeah,
fucked
we might have to restart the game, but we'll see how we get on. You keep telling me to play the game, and you're in charge of the buttons.
Oh, a press game.
That one there, yeah, and we hope it works. There you go. So this is The Path, and that's Zelda Cam.
There we go, look.
Right, there we go. Right, so the only thing I kind of know is that it's based on like Little Red Riding Hood, as we kind of read from the book earlier, and you're told to stay on the path, but if you just do that with all the girls and stay on the path, like the game just ends, so you're kind of not meant to. So what I'm going to do is like go through just one and do what it tells us to do and just see what happens.
Right.
But we're not meant to, as far well, from what I can understand, you're not meant to stay on the path.
Right.
So we just got to choose who we're going first with: Ginger, Rose, Scarlet, Ruby, Robin, or Carmen.
I have no preference whatsoever at all.
All right, Carmen, because we're on Carmen then.
Oh.
It was lovely to see you for a little while, Ghost Owl.
Yeah, you take it easy.
And Dave, you talk all you want. Might have to turn the sound down here, possibly. And happy Mother's Day to Ghost Owl's mum tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
We might
We'll
need
have
to
to
turn
turn
it
it
down
down.
on the speakers. Sorry, bear with us. It's quite loud this side, so if it's coming through the mic right now, I apologise. But Pete is... There we go. That'll do. Go to grandmother's house. Right, so I don't have like a camera, like, and stay on the path.
We want to buy some more cameras. I can do that.
There we go, so just go forward. So yeah, we've obviously changed the camera position now as well. So I'm kind of a little bit having to look over the camera. Turn. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so let go to
The only thing I can
interact.
think we
Oh.
could do to change that would be if we swapped the monitors over
What are you talking about, sorry?
so that all the gubbins was on that monitor and then the game was on that one.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. But then you'd be reading chat really far away.
But it'd be massive.
Right, I can't run either. So,
What sort of game you can't run? What bunk.
talk amongst yourselves. This might take a while.
So-
Oh, look, there's something. Can you see? And like, no, it's coming at the top.
Yeah, at the top of the screen, yeah.
So
like,
what are you meant to like follow it with telling you to go? You're right, Dark Sharks.
What's up, Dark
She needs
Sharks?
a gun too. If she's going to be facing walls, probably. Sorry we missed your stream this morning, Dark Sharks.
Yeah, we were doing stuff, so we had no chance.
Family. It's, again, my brother's birthday, so we were with the fam. And how are you doing this week? So like I said, like we know we're not meant to stay on the path. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a run button.
Then why are we staying on the path?
Because I just want to see what happens when you do what you're told. Because if we were playing this with no prior knowledge whatsoever, you would just follow the instructions. This is the path, released in 2009. We know very little about it. The reason why I'm playing it is because it's one of the games that has been on my backlog the longest. So playing it for March to try and finish it, but really know so little other than that it's kind of metaphors based on Little Red Riding Hood. You're told to stay on the path, but you're not meant to stay on the path. Like the instructions say, go to grandma's house, stay on the path. But I think in the review I read online, like a Steam review, it was like someone saying, I've done what the game's told me, I've stayed on the path, and then it just ends. What's all that about? And then people underneath were going, well, you're not meant to do that. So I'm just doing it to see what happens. Is the music getting like really janky?
I don't know, I've turned it down.
From what I can hear, it sounds like it's getting sort of more sinister.
Maybe.
But see, like the bits around the outside are always on the left. I've not noticed anything coming up on the right, so I'm assuming that for her you're meant to be going to the right. Or is she singing? She might be humming along. Can't tell. But yeah, I think some of the themes from this game are probably quite dark. From what we've kind of found out so far. Is this Grandma's house? Are we there?
It's getting dark.
Yeah. Yeah, we got there, we're done. Yeah, I don't think it's that simple. Oh, Ellen's waiting for the zombies later. Oh, okay. Oh, she's now going on her own. I'm not doing anything. This is a metaphor for walking to work. Dave, you talk about what you feel like talking about. Honestly, don't worry. Oh. Okay, so it's only kind of letting me go in one direction. Oh, that's really weird. I'm actually trying to move.
This is one of these good games.
Oh. What on earth is going on here? Okay, we're going upstairs. The controls are like really weird. Like you sort of push forward once and it kind of does a section of movement and then stops. Like it's really odd. What? Creepy rocking chair is always creepy. Is this going to turn into the seventh guest now? We'll start finding some puzzles in some rooms. Like why can't I go in that room there?
Because it doesn't want you to go in that room there.
Come on, like you have to keep pushing forward, like as in if you push the controller and push it forward and hold it, it sort of stops. You have to kind of push it forward, release, which feels really weird, but maybe it's to mimic steps, I don't know. Oh, it's look, Grandma and a wolf. Who's gonna get eaten? Okay, we're just chilling. End of chapter 1. Items collected 0 out of 12. Special rooms unlocked, none. Okay. Distance travelled. Right. Wolf encountered. No. Failure. We failed. Rank D. You know where grandmother lives. Okay. World records.
Best game ever.
Alright, so if you just dooze down the path then, you fail. So we'll pick another girl and then we'll go wandering and see what happens. Go on, Pete. Who should we pick this time?
Whoever.
There you go. Alright, let's try this again then. So now we're going to go off the path. Oh look, Zelda's face planted. The camera's just slightly off, you can't see it. But she's proper face planted. Is there a sniping level? Yeah, it's doubtful, isn't it? Why did Little Red Riding Hood go to Grandma's house in Story? Was it just to deliver, like, food?
I don't know. Maybe she was just going to visit her gran.
No, because she had a basket, didn't she?
Right, I carry my wallet when I go to my mum's, but I don't necessarily mean I'm going to give her any money when I get there.
Alright, so we're going to go off the path now, right? Should we just go?
You can
So
run
I'm going to... So what is it saying? To run then?
both mouse buttons or hold the stick forward. Hold it in. Hold it in.
Controls are really weird. Right, I'm going to go off the path now. We're going. We're going for a wander. Her mother made some cakes and she asked, that was it. Thanks, Phil. Of course it was cake. It's always cake, right? Okay, the music stopped. What's the thing in the bottom? Sorry, you guys can't see it, but there's like white. That's really odd. So that's like to turn, you kind of have to stop, put the controller where you went to go, and then go forward again. Like you can't do it in one sort of movement. The mother had an agreement with the wolf.
So what are we looking for? Secret rooms.
Oh no, that'd be in the house, won't it? But like, how do you know like where you're walking to though? Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out the... Hold on. What I do? No, there's no kind of...
Oh, look, there's someone running in the distance.
Where? Which direction?
Slightly right. That direction. There he goes. See it?
Alright, we'll go and find whoever this is.
It's not going to end well, is it?
No. I was going to try and press the button on the keyboard to see... Oh, what's that? To see if there isn't... Like, to get the controls up so we can figure out how to run. Let's get this thing and then I'll do it. Alright, but then how do we get the thing? Anyone? Press all the buttons, right? Hope for the best. Oh, okay, right. So I pressed like the controller in and it did it. Options. Well, that's not going to tell us. Oh, right, that's brilliant. Oh, it's all gone a bit weird. I don't know what happened there.
I've taken it into windowed mode.
Did I do that on purpose though?
Full screen. There we go.
Sorry about that, people. I was trying to...
Was that one of 144?
There we go, look, there we go. Yeah, 104, one of 144. So where's run?
Stick
Push
forward
forward.
and hold A.
Which is what I was doing, but it's not working. So action is that one. Stop action. Turn. Walk forward. Right. Okay. We'll try again then. It's not working.
Are you meant to use the D-pad? Is that what it's asking you to do?
Still not working.
Oh, still not working. Okay.
Okay, well.
You got to tap A, like... No. You ain't running nowhere in this game. I wonder it's going to take 3 hours. Is it going all blurry?
Yeah.
It's not my cataracts then.
Old age.
You didn't go over to the person. You just totally ignored them.
Well, where were they?
Well, I don't know. Now you've wandered off. I went, look, it's a person. You
I
went,
know,
oh, I'm
and then
going over there then. And then
I messed up with the windowed mode. But see, the things like around the outside of the screen only appear in a certain place, if you get what I mean, or seem to. So I don't know if that's like significant or not. Hold on, there's something up there. I think. Let's go and find out what this thing is. But now it's gone not fuzzy anymore.
thank God. The fuzziness was not good.
I'm intrigued. Like, I don't really understand what's going on. What's that?
Looks like a treasure chest.
Yeah. Like, now we need to figure out how to interact with it. Oh, she just did it herself. This is your basket. All memories collected in the forest are stored in your basket. Hold that button to see it. Okay. This diamond is undoubtedly fake. She's just going off on her own. Like, I'm not even doing anything.
2 of 144.
Okay. So what, it just gives us a icon? Today. Right, so where was the person that was running? They kind of run off. Running person stole the loot.
Bastards.
Yeah. Like, I must admit, like, I didn't know what to expect from this game. But so far, I'm confused.
I've got a word. Underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed. It would be nice if the run worked.
But I don't think we're going to have problems with a frame rate capping out or anything.
No. Okay.
Yeah, the lack of running is quite annoying.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be exploring an empty place to find the things, right? As my review came along, Pete's 2-word reviews.
Slow and
Shite. I'm going to duct. And this obviously this wouldn't be the type of game I would play, right? I mean, everybody knows that.
No, but
we took one look at it and went, Pete's not going to like this.
But I bought it because it was in the book. Oh, did you notice that? There was like a paw print on screen there. Can you see it? Every now and again it appears.
Where?
Like in the white light, see? See the little paw prints at the top?
They're paw prints, are they?
Yeah, can you not see it?
I thought they were just like scratches.
No, like every now and again there's a little paw.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go over to the light.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
see
not,
it.
it's not
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be
yeah.
good, but we'll go see what it is, right? Yeah, it's just Ellen in a werewolf form from Esso waiting over there. All right, okay, so this is now going to be Scarlet's wolf, right? Yeah, crow. Is anybody here? Some people are just so they set up their tents and then run away. What happened here? No, you're not moving? You're just gonna... Oh, you make yourself at home. A serenade in the woods. Somebody is playing my song. Long slim fingers gently caressing the keys of me. Okay. No. I want you to go over there.
Everybody's doing plus crow in chat.
Oh my god. Woman, come on. Can we... Thanks, Bozors. Distraction. We like it.
Can you move the camera around?
I'm trying. I'm going to get her to turn up. Like... Oh. There we go. There we go.
It's hard work, this, isn't it?
Yeah. It might be better with a mouse and keyboard, but... What on earth is going on?
No, there was no crows. But how is your crow, Dark Shocks?
I don't understand what's going on. Like, who is this girl? And what, Crow is curious, or
Yeah, that sounds about right for a mitten, doesn't it? Curious. Oh, there's an axe there. Look, you can have that. Can we go and
with
snack?
someone's hat on it?
Well, the lumberjack's hat, I suppose. He's lumberjack and he's okay.
Yeah, but he's not okay in this game, is he? Because he's the metaphorical wolf. Oh, these controls are so weird.
Oh, she. Hello,
Hang
she's
on,
off.
where's the other girl going? Oh, like...
Pillow thing next to the keyboard. Yeah, I mean you can't rush that sleeping spot. Zelda has many spots.
Yeah. Like, she's there now and that's where Zelda Cam's set up, but give it a month and she won't want to sit there. I'm really confused. Like, I genuinely don't understand what's going on or what we're meant to be doing.
Yeah. It's probably more your sleeping time, I would have thought, than Crow's. Oh, anybody there? Oh, we're back here.
Yeah, but she sort of runs off in a direction and then runs back to the camp. So I don't really know what we're meant to be doing.
Oh my god, make a drink.
Because we don't want to play this. We can, if it's kind of... No, I'm intrigued, if intrigued is the right word. Like, I get that it's not a game, it's an experience, obviously. Like, you can tell. But the run thing is not helping because I want to be able to move a bit faster. And the controls are really janky.
See, maybe it was more keyboard mouse game.
Yeah, but you know me though, I'm rubbish on a keyboard and mouse. Unless it's a point and click.
Oh, is that a soul shard? Sky shard?
Like, when it comes to these bits, it's... Yeah. And that's with the mouse now. So the mouse is obviously not much better. Yeah, Nomad, your review there is kind of where we're at.
There's a can of spray paint there. Spray paint the wall.
All right. Okay.
Have a bit of
Alright.
graph writing.
It might feel more intuitive in VR if you know what. If you get what I mean, Ellen. Like the buttons that it's telling you to press to interact with stuff don't work.
Maybe you can't interact with it then.
Yeah, but the fact that it's kind of come up on this scene implies that there's something we should be doing here. But you know, like with the treasure chest and the flower, it came up. It does something like that. It's almost like if you then go to it, she almost kind of like you lead it over to that thing, and then she does
nothing.
No, like she kind of you don't tell her to do it. She does it herself.
Oh right, okay.
It's really confusing. Yes, love, just tell me what you want me to do, for God's sake. Right. It says let go to interact. Action. But then what's action?
So you literally just let go of all controls and then...
Yeah, Zelda's gone. Zelda's like, I've had enough of this rubbish. What's all this about? Oh, right.
How do I turn Zelda cam off?
Press the Zelda cam button. Zelda cam button's not working. Hold on 1 second. Oh, look. Go on, you follow her.
No, no.
You follow her. I'm going to try and sort out Zelda cam.
Oh. This is your trail. Now you know where you have been in the forest. Every 100 meters you have travelled, your trail will be displayed. Okay.
It should be working. It should be working really soon. Zelda cam doesn't want to work. And the problem is I can't turn it off. What's that?
That's a syringe.
And how did you interact with it?
I just stopped, like you said.
Yeah. You got the keyboard there?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to try and sort out Zelda cam. You keep going.
Junkies. They're everywhere. This needle won't send any poor devil to his fate anymore.
Okay. We've noticed there's some weird things going on with OBS and the Stream Deck this over the past couple of days.
There has been some weird shiz afoot. Although, what do you want now, love? Look, I tell you what, why don't you...
Yeah, so we didn't. I've not installed the update yet, but we noticed that some of the when we were coming into the stream, the sound wasn't turning on, and when we went in to check the buttons have changed. So it was almost like there's been another, like maybe like the last updates changed some stuff. What you found, Pete? What you found?
Sweet FI.
Right, let's see. Come on. You found something. You put it in your basket.
Bullets, I think. Bullet holes in the wall, shells on the floor. Where's the rest of the building?
It's not like turning on or off. Like, what the hell is going on?
I don't know, Bob.
So I'm just going to try something else. Yeah, see, none of the buttons are working. I can't turn on.
What would
Garden.
happen if we closed down the Stream Deck app and then opened it again?
Well, nothing.
Nothing. Right, okay. I will watch out for raiders.
Yeah. But the switching scenes is working because we switched from camera to
Yeah, but I
game.
turned it on. I turned Zelda Cam on, didn't I?
From there.
Yeah. So it was working a minute ago, but now it's
Yeah.
decided that that's not what it wants to do anymore.
No, I plugged it all back in. I wonder if, hang on, let me just try something else. This might freak stuff out, but we'll just do it. It's fine. No, see, even that's not working.
It busted it, it did.
It is. Interesting. All right, well, Zelda Cam's kind of stuck there now, unfortunately.
Well, we can't turn it off.
What?
Yeah,
You want me to
somewhere.
go to that scene and switch it off at that scene and everyone will be able to see that, not the game?
Huh?
Right, I'll
No,
do it.
don't do it. I asked a question. I didn't say do it.
Because I need to switch to there, which means it will take everyone else from there. Yeah. Ellen says punch it. A solution for everything. What you found?
Don't know. I wasn't really. That blue thing. I think.
That was the same as the spray can though. Like, it didn't sort of do anything when you got up close. Come on, Zelda. Go back on Zelda Cam, otherwise we've got an empty sofa camera. That's bugging me now. The thing is, if I turn off the source, I'm going to turn off us as well. Because of the way everything's set up.
Yeah.
Who is this girl?
Hello, cat. You catty fecker.
Is she pushing us? Oh, what's going on?
I know, we're having it.
Were they fighting? But some of the pictures that are coming up are her sisters. So maybe they're the scenes for her sisters,
No.
not her, if you
Yeah,
get what
maybe,
I mean.
maybe.
How did you know that thing that it came up and said about this is the path you've travelled?
Yeah.
I missed that bit because I was trying to sort out.
Yeah, so it just tells you every 100 metres that you travel, it comes up and shows you.
Oh, okay. Come on in, Zelda.
What's the matter, cat?
Oh, I'm going to ignore that going white. We're going to go off.
Well,
find
she
something
was
else.
leading me to new things.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, so if you follow her, you tend to end up at a new thing.
All right, we'll go and follow her then.
So I think it's kind of, she's a bit of direction in her.
All right, we're going to go and follow her then.
There she goes, look. She can run.
Yeah, but we can't.
I also tried every button and I couldn't get into
Yeah,
it either,
so
so
it's
if that
not
makes
just
you feel
me.
any better.
But then she's coming back again, look.
Something really weird is going on the computer. OBS is now telling us encoding overload.
What? What is going on?
Turn down the video settings.
Yeah, there's something odd. There's something odd going on.
Pass me over I'll reach across. I'm not going to do anything to destroy anything.
Something somewhere is not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely some gremlins. There's 6 fresh graves. One of them is empty. I wonder who it is for. But we know this because we've just been here.
Yeah, this game is using a phenomenal amount of CPU to
Is it
encode.
really?
Yeah, like silly amount.
Hello. You're right, Zelda Cat. So, what are we saying then? We should switch to the other one.
No,
Okay.
right, I don't think anything's crashing or anything. But there was something it didn't like encoding there.
No, it feels like she's just taking me, like, I don't know. What? Oh, do you know what? Screw you, little girl. I have a feeling we will be switching to the other game.
I really, you're not feeling this one.
I'm just very confused, which isn't a bad thing, you know.
Yeah, there's your new path just came up there.
Yeah. But the controls are
Yeah, they're
really
horrible.
bad.
It is making less sense
Yeah.
instead of more sense. Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah. All right, so everyone's as confused as we are then. I'm also a little bit annoyed by Zelda Cam.
Oh, so it's bugging you.
Yeah,
Isn't
it
it?
is bugging me. I don't understand what's going on. Because if I put a source on the stream deck, I should just be able to press it and turn it off.
Anything relevant with the traces on the floor near the statue?
No, the thing is, like, there's a lot of stuff that you kind of walk up to and you expect to be able to pick up or look at, but then there's nothing. Like, she doesn't do anything. But although there's kind of action buttons, when you look at the controls, they're not doing anything. Like,
Which makes you wonder whether it's broken in some way because
Yeah.
the run isn't working either.
yeah.
So is there an action button and we're not doing it because it's not working?
So it could be. It could just be.
1,000. Right, okay. Oh, let me give me the book. I'll have the book up while you're.
There you go.
The book,
The Bible.
many moons ago, was purchased. 1,001
Before I
video
met Pete.
games
That
to,
book is
to
older than
play
Pete.
before you die. And this is why the blogging started.
Yeah.
To play all 1,001 games or a proportion of them.
That was the plan,
and,
but
and
it was a
this
stupid
is one
plan.
of the games in here. And so that's why the game was bought but never played.
Yeah.
And
Because I
now,
think, like, back in the day when Steam sales used to be good.
yeah, you used to get like games for a penny.
Yeah,
and
like I
shit.
just bought up a load of games that were in that book. Not very Dark Shocks. It was that was the reason why I started blogging. And Phil, if he's still in chat, was also on this crazy journey as well. And after a couple of years we realised, yeah, this is just not gonna work, is it? Like, some of the games in there are just games I just wouldn't want to play, like Halo and stuff like that. Like, I'm never going to sit down and play Halo. Like, but to be fair, like, the book did introduce me to, like, certain games that I'd never heard of before, like To the Moon. I know that's not one of Dark Shocks' favourites, but like, I'd never heard of To the Moon before that book. So it's kind of been, it was good for. Are you going to do something with this? Because this implies that you can interact with it, love. Men can be such monsters, it's simply disgusting. Whatever happened to elegance and sophistication? Yeah, and that's fair enough. I can understand why the gameplay isn't for everyone, but yeah, no, I really like the story. I haven't played the third one yet, though. It's not by... Like, the games are picked by different people. So it was not just one person picking all 1001. But, like, I've read reviews of the book online, and people have criticised it for putting too many Final Fantasy and too many Legend of Zelda games in it. And there is a lot. Got a pair in Zelda right now. Yeah, sorry, Ellen. We're not going back to Final Fantasy. Sorry. Once was enough. There's only so much 3 a.m. rage quitting we can do on stream. You're alright, Zelda cat. You don't normally sit on laps.
Well, she'd like to sit in the middle, but she can't.
She can't get in the middle.
So this is the next best thing, isn't it, Zelda? Yes.
But yeah, basically, if it wasn't for that book, I wouldn't have started blogging. So, you know, silver linings. And then I wouldn't have met the awesome people in chat. I know, like, I get it, like, I understand, but there are some, like, the book's split into chapters by decade, I think, and in some, like, certain chapters, it's just a lot of the same games. There's a lot of also kind of Microsoft Bro type stuff, if you get what I mean. Alright, what have we got now? A car. Is that like a walkie-talkie sound? Can you hear it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like Flight Sim is in there. But yeah, I mean, like, if there's a game that you would, if that anyone would like us to check to see if it is in the book, like, feel free. We can check the index. You can see if it made the list. Although that book is the old version, there's an updated version. So I think that one only goes up to 2010. No. This is where we press on the button. Dave wants to check for Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me move the cat.
Oh, okay. No, like, you know, like when Xbox was first released, like the first Xbox came out, and all the games were very kind of bro, if you get what I mean. All very Microsoft shooter. So there's a lot of that in there. But Pete's looking for Sonic the Hedgehog right now.
Can confirm Sonic the Hedgehog is on page 224.
There you go, made the list.
That's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, correction. Number 1 is also in there, page 200 and something else.
I don't know what she's doing. She's doing her own thing. I'm not doing anything. She's doing her own thing.
Okay, my inquiry, Jet Set Radio Future. That's an interesting one, that one.
I don't understand people who think nature is lovely, it's messy and it smells and it makes you get lost. Alright?
Jet Set Radio is... and Jet Set Radio Future is page 486.
There you go.
Well, I'm a little bit disappointed.
That Division's not in
Division's not in here. What a shite book.
But when was Division released? Because like I
Other
said, I think
day.
that only goes up to 2010. And the newer version goes after that.
So it's still 1,000 games to play before you die.
Yeah, I think so.
So
they must have
they've
removed
offed some
So
games.
look, how many Call of Duties are on that list? Look.
Yeah, all of them.
A lot of Call of Duties.
No, actually, not that many.
Enough. We only
3.
need one. One's enough.
No Division.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that Division was released after the book. There you go. How about Soccer Band?
Soccer Band. Are we trying to find games that are not in here, or are we? Is that the...
But eventually we're going to end up switching to the other game, I think. This is just
Sokoban can confirm, page 57.
I think that was what the review I read implied, Ellen. If you know what I mean. That and just because of the amount of games from a series. Pete's still checking. What are you
No,
looking
I've
for?
checked. I'm just looking at the contributors to see if anybody there was blatantly like, you know, Mr. Nintendo or something.
There you go. Nathan, something I can't pronounce, is associate editor of interactive PS3 show First Play. There you go.
The Sovereign Society's reviews editor for Xbox 360 magazine.
There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably not unbiased.
As impartial as it could be.
So, oh, there's another person there. Look. So, oh my God, something's happening.
Yeah, you got to love the neutral standpoint.
Yeah, I know, but I have to. If it wasn't for the book, I wouldn't have started
Oh,
blogging,
absolutely.
and then I wouldn't have met Ellen and everyone else, and then we wouldn't have started streaming, and I wouldn't have met Dark Shocks and Dave and
The world
all the
wouldn't
streamer
have turned
people,
out.
and our world would be a far smaller place. Right, okay, I think we've reached Scarlet's Wolf. Because
Oh, okay.
like stuff is happening now.
Stuff's going down.
Crystal Caves.
Crystal Caves.
Art is where the nobility of humanity is expressed. I could not live in a world without it.
Crystal Caves.
Oh, I don't know
They
what's
are
going
caves
on.
of crystal. Crystal.
What is going on here? Like, seriously? Are you going to do... Is something going to happen? Like...
Can confirm Crystal Caves not in the book. Crystal Castles is on page 67.
Oh, these controls are so janky. Oh, I don't like the way it changes angle either. Are you going to do something with this? You're gonna do...
What's going down now?
I got no idea. I'm not doing anything. She's doing it. I can't read that because it's over the thing.
Yeah, I can't.
True face, so probably for the best. I'm just pressing on the buttons. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not feeling it.
No, I'm not. No, well, I like that the atmosphere, and from what I can hear of the sound, I quite like the changes in sound. but I don't understand at all what's going on or sort of what we're meant to be doing. So this might be a watch a playthrough one, possibly. I might switch to the other game.
Yes. It has interesting themes and attempts were made visually. Yes.
Agreed, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. The controls are the biggest thing.
I know it seems obvious, but it is a massive thing if you're not comfortable with the control system.
Yeah.
Like from that very first second, you're just like, no, I ain't never going to get on with this game.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that, it sounds obvious. I mean, we sat there for 10 days streaming for Game Blast, an event which tries to promote accessibility and comfortable setups for people. So it's just like this is incredibly slow. Like, and the run button isn't working.
It doesn't work. Doesn't even slightly work. And for some reason, the graphical intensity of this game is overloading our 108 core CPU. I mean, I just don't even know how that's doing that.
And I must admit, I'm tempted to kind of restart everything because there's something clearly wrong with the Stream Deck. All right, let's take a vote. Group vote. Who votes we continue with the path? Who votes we switch to the other game, which was on the backlog, which is Papa and Yo, which is a puzzle platformer, I believe, but another game that I don't really know much about.
Well, I mean, technically, if we did do that,
yeah,
then what that does is it means you've cleared 2 games off the backlog.
But I think with this one, I'd be inclined to watch a video, like just to see what it was all about. If you know what I mean.
Well, it's up to you. Would you like to restart?
We've been watching a lot of playthroughs lately, haven't we?
We have.
Actually. So one for Ellen and Phil. You know, we were talking about the other day about a zombie game where it was a woman protecting a little girl and she had been infected. And we found out that the game was Amy. Pete and I watched the playthrough last night, didn't we, after dinner? Because it was a 2-hour playthrough. Rubbish. Oh yeah. Attempting and declining a game. Yeah, totally.
That is off the list, right? You haven't got to play a game.
No.
Yeah.
Because I think the last time we did, maybe in March, the game that was on my backlog was Thomas Was Alone. And I got 4 hours in and was like, I'm not enjoying this. I'm not playing it anymore. And that's fine. Like, I wrote about the experience and that's fine.
I thought you liked it.
I like the humour, but I mean, it's a platformer and I don't enjoy platformers.
No.
I don't. Yeah, like I can see why everyone, like, why it was such a big thing when it was released. And I like the voice acting and I like the humour. But I just don't dig platformers.
It was like when we were playing, what was the Wisp game? One game blast. Ori. It's like, you can't fault it as a game.
Oh, it's beautiful and the music's lovely.
But we ain't platformer people. And it got to the point where it was like, mind you, I was choosing to play that over something at 4 a.m.
Yeah, because it was just, you didn't have to think about it. You kind of knew that it was a platformer and what you had to do.
Yeah.
Whereas anything more taxing was just like, we can't do this right now.
But yeah. And it's the same with Shovel Knight as well. Was it Shovel Knight? Like, Frosty played that. I was like, it looks like I could get into it, but I can't get into it.
Yeah.
I can't. Or it made me cry.
Because it was sad.
Was it?
Yeah, because
When?
I can't say, because spoilers and people might want to play it. So, yeah. Well, we enjoyed watching Frosty play Shovel Knight. And one of the songs from the game made it onto my list of favourite game soundtracks. But I wouldn't be able to play it.
That was his first ever streams, wasn't it? Because he
Yeah.
streamed that because we were interested.
Oh, it was, the song was from an area that starts with the word green. I can't remember. Green Path, maybe? Something like that. It was that bit of music that I was like, oh, I like this. Right, let's go over to this. We're going to go over to this light bit over here. Just see what it is. Green Hill Zone. Now, that one I do recognise. Definitely not from Shovel Knight. Is it Shovel Knight? Hollow Knight. It's not Shovel Knight. Hollow Knight. That's
Hollow
what you're
Knight.
talking about.
Hollow Knight, yeah.
I'm thinking like Shovel Knight's different.
Was it? Yeah, that did.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. That's what we're talking about. Too many knights.
Too
Gabriel
many
Knights. Right, we're just going to see what this thing is, and then we're going to... No, he's... Like, it was good to watch. It was nice to watch, but we'd never pick it up ourselves. We've played a few platformers, but that is very rare.
They have to be very easy as well for
Yeah,
us.
like Tinykin, what we were playing during Game Blast. That is a easy platformer. Oh look, we're back here. We've just wandered around in a circle.
And it's this kind of blurry effect they put on is what is crucifying the encoding for some reason.
And also my eyesight. But like this is obviously Scarlet's Wolf, because it's changing. It is kind of letting her do something. But I don't understand, like, kind of, how do we make something happen now? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and who is it? Like, who's this person?
Oh. If you just go and stand next to it. Oh.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. She's doing this herself.
She's walked for a tree. Oh, nod. What on earth is going on? I don't bloody know. What point are we shit canning this?
Don't know what's going on. Is it?
A bug in the log. I'm going to give that a pun because there would be bugs in the log.
Good point. Oh, now she's... Oh. Right, that's it. I'm calling it. The path is done for maybe in March. Like, to sum up, I like the atmosphere. I like a good metaphor in a story. I do. I like the Little Red Riding Hood thing because I like fairy tale. Like, the fairy tale things I like. Fairy tale storylines. Sorry, I'm knocking the mic. But it's just janky as hell, like, control wise. Yeah, look, the game's so bad that even the protagonist wants to hide behind a tree.
Can't say as I blame.
But I think I will watch this. I will watch a video of this on YouTube, and just try and figure out what it's about, because I'd like to know. Like, I would like to know if it's in that book. There's something about it that made it get into that book, and I would like to see what it is, to see whether I agree or not. So the path is done. Right, so now...
So are you going to stop the stream?
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Do we put it on hold to switch to the other game? Are you sure? No, there's a picture in the book. It's definitely this game. Yeah, and like the developer's the same. So it's definitely this one.
Very good, Mr. Dave.
Yeah, so we can put it on hold and then get the other game running, which I did check and does run. It's fine. But we're still stuck with this whole Zelda cam problem, so I'm debating whether to take the stream down and bring it back up. What do we think?
I don't mind, whatever.
I might do a restart just because...
What, the PC and everything?
like
squash
everything.
it.
Yeah, because Stuffy's not happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, should we do that then? And then we've got time to make a cup of tea.
But okay, right. Everybody go and make a drink.
Right.
We'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, so we'll just do the outro now. We'll do a restart. Give us 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and I'll introduce the next game, which is, it was bought on the same day as this game. So it's still kind of maybe in March, and I'll explain.
Right, yeah, okay.
I'll explain what that game is when we get into it, yeah?
Yep.
Right, go get snacks, go get a cup of tea, go stroke the cat if you have a cat. And we'll be back in like 5 minutes once we bring everything back up.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Right,
Is it just that button there?
It's that button there.
Bye.